Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for You. Today I would like to make some labels, but I would like to make them out of this really cool fabric that I found at the thrift store. It's fabric with US license plates. And I don't know if they're actual license plates or just something somebody made up, but there's a whole bunch of sheets here, and I've been wondering what to do with them. And then this morning I was looking at them, and it just hit me that they would make really cool labels. So I've got this packaging paper. It was in some school supplies, binders. And so they weren't needed there, so I thought I would go ahead and use them for crafting. So there will be a little bit of trim. I'm going to try and cut these out rather neatly. Let's see how that works. I'm going to trim it on the black so that we have that edge on the label. Yeah, so I was wondering what I was going to do today, and was quite pleased with what came up here. We'll just do a few so we can see if we like them. I'll try to cut that in the center on the black line so that I have some for each. Oops. This one says, "You're a cutie." This one says, "Too cool for you." And I'm not an expert at reading these, so I could totally be wrong. Rudy for me. Are you the one for me? There you go. Are you the one for me? Some of these get pretty tricky. Excuse me. And that one says true love. Yeah, so I saw these at the thrift store and I thought, how fun are they? And decided that they needed to come home with me. And there you go. Part of it is just reading them to see what they all say. So I thought they would be quite interesting. In fact, they wouldn't have to be just labels either. I just thought of something else we could do with them. This one says, "Forgive me." That one says, "Cool it." This one says, I don't know, two pair. If you correct me on some of these, let me know, because I'd like to, I don't know. Is it you and me? Some of these I just can't figure out. For real? Maybe. Okay, so I have a couple ideas how we can do these. Obviously, we can make individual labels, and that was the original plan. And I was going to use that for something, but it doesn't have a nice edge. So let me try it with this one here. They're not all the same, although there are some duplicates. I was just thinking these would make nice tuck-ins, like for pockets. So what I want to do, I'm just going to see if this will rip for me. And it has to be wide enough. It should work. Whoops. And that is about 1 3/4 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to use this, what I have here. This is High Tack by Unique. I usually use it when I go to do fabric. So let's put this on here. I might want to crease that down or smooth that down a bit so it's not so what do you call it, lumpy. Yeah, we got lots of Tim Hortons gift cards for Christmas. Lots. Yeah, there were lots. Okay, let's get that glue off there so it doesn't stay. And then just like so. And of course, I do want to ink that. And in fact, I might even want to round the corner or something. Maybe I'll do this ticket one here. Make our own ticket shapes. Yeah, so I was just looking through some of the things that I had gotten from the thrift store, and this popped up into my hands and into my inspiration folder. So there's that one. That's nice. I like that. And then we can make some smaller ones as well. Try to use up the rest of this glue. I like this one, Forgive Me. I think I like them all. don't want to, whoa, don't want to stand that up because it takes a while for the glue to come to the nozzle. I was thinking of sewing these, but I figured they might be a little too fiddly. Yeah, I kind of don't really want to use them if I don't know what they mean, but I figure they're on fabric and some people will wear these in public, so they should be okay. Yeah, so I hope you're doing well. Having some crafty fun today. I really like that one. What can I say? Labels are fun, aren't they? I mean, let's start at this end, I think. Maybe I should put the glue here. Getting glue over everything. Yeah, these stretch out a bit too if you really want them to, since they're fabric. And there's some more glue there. This one says, "You're a pal." Could maybe make some in a wave pattern, but I think I just prefer mine straight. Could probably use hot glue as well. What else could we do with these? Could probably take a whole panel and make like a pocket. I could also sew them together and make a journal cover. That would be fun too. Go for it. Easy for you to see. I love you. Crazy for you. You. Me. Exquisite. I be seeing you. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, they're a hoot. And I know not everybody's gonna find these. I just thought, you know, I wasn't expecting to find these either. I just did find them, and immediately my brain started thinking crafting. So I guess what I just want to say is keep your eyes out. You never know when you're gonna come across something that's a really great idea and something fun. I mean, there's a lot of people who drive and have cars still. Maybe not as many as used to, but we can still appreciate some of the fun to be had. Yeah, you're a cutie. Maybe one more on there. I like this one right at the bottom here. I be seeing you? That would be a good one for the province of BC. Yeah, so you might not be able to craft along with me, but maybe you have some other kind of fabric that might make cute labels. And maybe you just never thought of it. So, all right. That's gonna be the glue session. And then I'm going to just cut these out. And then I'm going to decide how I want to shape these. They don't have to be perfectly anything, just fun. And we're always looking for unique labels, are we not? So, yeah, I am quite pleased with this bind. And I still like that idea to stick it into a pocket, or you could make this a tuck spot. Just glue it down partially and then you could stick something in there. And let's see, I think I'm gonna try the little round corner punch here. The paper is a little bit soft now because I have the glue on there, but I think this will be nice. So there's that one. But yeah, they all need to have the corners rounded. So I'll do that and then I'll come back. Okay, so I made some labels and I made that one larger ticket. And I just thought maybe try some smaller tickets as well. In fact, this one could be, we could maybe do like a row of tickets. They seem to be very popular these days. Got some thread there. All right, so another piece of this. And there they all are. I'll probably go this way. And then we will cut these. Well, I thought I was done with the glue, but not quite. All right, so this one I'll have to be a little more careful that I have them all facing the same way. Like that. almost dropped it. Okay, I thought I was gonna have room for 4 of them, but looks like just 3. That's all right. Okay, so I have this trimmer that I use for hair, that I use for tickets. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, I found it. It was so close. It's one of these hair thinners. And then I just wanted to see if I could. I don't think that would work. It would work if I was going to separate them, but I don't really want to do that. But yeah, it works to do that on the ends. And then I've seen that little, hang on, let me see if I can find one. Sorry about that. I didn't even have this in my craft section. It was in my sewing area. So this will just get you like a perforation. And this is, like I said, it's a sewing thing. I can't remember what it's used for. Somebody help me out. What's it used for in sewing? My sister will know. My cousin who watches sometimes, she'll know. Maybe everybody will know. But that looks so cool. And I haven't even inked it yet. And what else? I put my regular sized hole punch somewhere and I haven't been able to find it yet, so I don't think this will work, but we'll try it. I think it's too small. Well, when in doubt, use your scissors. Have to concentrate so I do a good job. Alright, so there's a channel that's doing Ephemera Madness, and I'm going to link that below and hashtag it, because the prompt for August is tickets, and it had another prompt, but it was something I wasn't thinking of doing, and that was monochromatic. So yeah, here you go, tickets, fabric tickets, and fabric labels, however you want to do them. Don't have to be out of fabric either. Just using what I have. And I would say the name of the channel, but I think I would get it incorrect at this very moment, because I was watching her earlier, and at the time I wasn't really thinking that I would have any new inspiration. So I will put put that on the screen somewhere. Now for that part, I'm also going to ink it like so. That is so cool. And then these could also be used for page edges, belly bands, maybe once they dry, because they're still kind of soft feeling. Okay, so I decided to make some individual tickets too, because individual tickets can also be used as labels. So anyways, I hope you liked that and got a bit of a chuckle out of that. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.